What's good with y'all? It's been a hot minute, Demon D. We over here now. Last time I spoke to y'all next to this pool right there. Anyway, we're gonna talk about having a Hellcat Durango with airbags. I'm gonna keep it real simple, real funky for y'all. It's the best thing I ever did. The car rides great. I can tune it in with the SRT suspension to the exact needs I need. And when I get to the shows, I could drop it to the floor. It rides like an escalator on the highways. And whenever I get into a situation where I'm gonna be doing sporty driving, I already have preset air suspension, I guess settings. So I can hit a button on my air suspension module, 1, 2, 3. I'm right where I need to be. The springs get set where they are. The ride height gets set where it needs to be. And I'm able to drive it the way I'm able to drive it. I guess at this point, it don't even make sense having this conversation over here outside of the car. So I'm gonna take y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are staying blessed. You know, Demon D shit. You know, I just decided to jump on the live right now because I'm thinking about firing up the channel again. I don't know if y'all understand. Here's my baby, 2021. All right, so we're all the way back now. I'll tell you right now, we're all the way back now. Your boy Demon D, we on some vacation time type shit. We've been doing this for a minute. But anyway, getting back to the truck. So we're sitting on 22s. Shout out Belgian. So we're on 22s. Long story short, come in here. Show you right here. Here's my air ride suspension setup. Show you right here. Here's my air ride suspension setup. I hit this button twice on the air ride. I hit this button twice on the air ride. And that's what you get. Get to here back here. That's my compressors kicking off. You're filling up air. We got them hooked up under here. Yeah, under there. So, and that's in the spare tire area. And that's what it looks like all the way down. That's where we at with it. This is very little space. My finger don't fit past here. So the fitment is crazy. It sits crazy. We still out here. I haven't done too many videos lately because I just been living life, man. Thank God, God has blessed me. I hope God is blessing you wherever you at. We'll do more, we'll do less. I don't really, I'm not driven by any algorithm. I'm not really driven by any monetary drive. I just do me. I do what I do. And I thank everybody that's been rocking with me, hanging out with me. Yeah, we still got the New York plates out here. That's the 2024 Pilot right there. Got the, yeah, doing this thing. Yeah, babe. Nah, I'm over here live right now. Yeah, I was just going live, showing the air suspension on the truck and all that. All right. Wife don't want no part of the live. But Yeah, nah, that's how we doing it. So Demon D, I just figured it was a good night to tap in, talk to the base, talk to all those that been out there for a minute. I know I've been gone for a while. Just been living life, enjoying life, man. Enjoying the fruits of my labors. And I'm sorry if I've neglected the channel. I'm sorry if I neglected y'all and I haven't tuned in lately or tapped in or whatever it is. I've been dealing with that. And if you've ever dealt with loss, you know how hard that is to deal with when you lose with somebody deep to your heart. I'm launching the channel again. I'm gonna do some stuff. I just never been one to fake the funk. Straight up. That's just me. That's who I've always been. I do my channel raw. I've always done raw channel. You look back all my videos, my editing, everything I do is raw because I do me. I don't want no produced thing. Produced things is not who you are, right? We all go through life and we make errors, we make flaws, we go up, we go down, we go sideways, we go left, we go right. Nothing comes out perfect. So when I see people putting all this production in their videos, for me, that's not this channel. That's never been me. That's just not who I am. I always give it to you raw, embarrassing, uncut. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Pardon the language, but that's the reality of the Demon Durango channel. You've always, since you've been here since day one, I've never faked moves, right? So the idea is I'm launching the channel again. Still no faking moves. Still being who we are. Still on the journey and on the goal to success always, right? It's just what we do. It's how we get down. 5 years the channel's been around. I put it down for 2 years because I just had to take time for life, man. It's just what it is. If you're not taking time to enjoy life, then you're not doing the right things, and you need to keep working till you get to the point where you can take a break and enjoy life. Believe that. If you're not enjoying the things you built, if you're not enjoying the things you put together, if you're not enjoying the things you buy, what the fuck you doing it for? Time is short. All right, I lost my brother recently, and let me tell you something, man. It was something that I understood very clearly. You're only here for a period of time. Enjoy it to the fullest. And that's something I've always tried to bring through my channel is like, I enjoy my life to the fullest. I ain't got time to be editing video. I ain't got time to be doing all this bullshit and putting together crazy nonsense. I don't have time. But what I do have time is to turn on my camera and cue you in onto a dude that's living his life in the realest, fullest, 100% way. I got no advice for you. You want to know how to make money? Go somewhere else. You want to know how to do something fucking crazy? Go somewhere else. Now, if you want to know how to enjoy your life, stay tuned right the fuck in right here at Demon Durango channel because I've done this for 5 years. And for 5 years, I show you living life in New York. I show you living life in Florida. I show you living life in Cali. Like, living life for real, for real. No bullshit, no nonsense. I don't need to show off to nobody. I don't need to. That's not what life's about, man. Yo, some people are supposed to have more. Some people are supposed to have less. Some people are supposed to do more. Some people are supposed to do less. As long as you're doing to your fullest. That's what always my channel has always been. That's always been my message. Is just to do what you do the best way you do and follow your passion. Okay? And if that's knitting, if that's freaking cleaning pools, if that's cutting grass, if that's fixing cars, if that's fucking doing molecular surgery, God bless you all. That's why we're all here, right? 8 billion, 10 billion people on this earth. We're supposed to be here to do what we're supposed to do, what my thing to do. And what I do is I enjoy life. I enjoy life to the fullest, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful as shit always. Last time I spoke to y'all, I was poolside and I was telling y'all the same message. I'm still poolside. Still poolside. Still, God is great. The blessings are amazing. And I never regret any risk I took. Okay? Period. You're going to have a lot of people They're gonna make videos on this platform. They're gonna make messages on this platform, and they're gonna tell you what worked for them and what worked for them. And the message you'll probably see is something that is very ostentatious, something that is very grandiose. God bless them. That was their path. Not everything needs to be so grandiose. Not everything needs to be so special. But what it needs to be, absolutely, 100% unequivocally, is your plan. That's what nobody's telling you on this platform. Everybody's telling you how they did whatever they did, however they got to wherever they got to. And guess what? They're getting paid while they're telling you what they're telling you. I don't care. My channel, I think my channel was demonetized like 2 years ago because I just don't keep up with it. I'm just telling you this on the free. Okay? Free. I don't need to make no bread off of it. You need to do what you need to do. Period. Period. I've walked with giants and I've walked with peons, and I walk the same way. Why? Because that's how I conduct myself. I've been here and I've been there and I'm right where I need to be. Why? Because that's how I conduct myself. And that's kind of like the message I'm just trying to tell everybody is like, don't get lost in the luxury, don't get lost in the grandeur, don't get lost in the oh, I want to be whatever it is you think you want to be because you think that's the equivalence of success. Nah, success is when you get to where you always knew you could be. That's where I'm at. I'm exactly where 13-year-old me used to tell me where I could be. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm exactly there. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful to God every day. I'm grateful to all the people that came before me that made it possible for me to be where I could be and I could have the opportunities to be where I be. But at the end of the day, it's something that I did to get myself to where I'm at. So if you're asking yourself where you need to go, if you're asking yourself what's the answer, if you're asking yourself what's the quick shortcut, how do I get where I'm going? It's very simple. Go stand in front of your fucking mirror and tell yourself we need to get there. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's hard. I grew up in the projects. We didn't have shit. Shit. We added water to the milk to make it happen. You know what I mean? That didn't stop my mom from going to school and educating herself. That didn't stop my dad from becoming the best machinist he could be in the neighborhood we lived in. He didn't have no education. He didn't even have the language. So the message is, I don't care where you're starting from. The message is you got to just do it. You just got to do. You've got to ask, you got to tell yourself, and you got to say to yourself, what do I want? Say that sentence, deliver that message, and go do that. That's always been the Demon Durango mantra, if you want to call it that. Okay? We've been through adversity. We always keep kindness. We always keep love in our heart. That's the foundation of everything we do. We never do nothing from non-kind areas and non-loving foundation. That's not something we do. You know, I lost my cousin, and it gave me some perspective, man. Me and my cousin grew up. I loved him. I still love him. That was my brother before I had brothers, but he was a creative like myself. He was a creative on the music side. I was always a visual creative. So one of the things that I've learned about myself in this journey is that having him in my network and having lost him in my network, that is a difficult thing to replace in the world, right? So when you're building network and you're building entertainment and you're just doing whatever you're doing, when you lose people that are anchors, that are valuable in your world, people that are fundamental to what you're trying to put out, and they understand you on a deep-rooted level, man, those are people that are invaluable. You cannot put a monetary level to those people. You know what I mean? You can't. You get what I mean? before I lost my cousin, we had done so much already, things that we had done together. So now to know going forward in the future, our future projects are completely gone. Not because I can't carry them, but because he was an intricate part of those plans. So when you have people that are elemental to your progress, elemental to your message, elemental to your goal, it's tough when you lose those elemental people. And I lost an elemental person this past week in the Demon Durango. I didn't even I didn't even want to do any of this shit. And he was the guy that convinced me. You get what I'm saying to you? Like, I didn't even want to do this YouTube shit. I did the Instagram and TikTok and all that nonsense and all that stuff like that. And I did all that because he told me the value of it. And I see it. I see it now. I see it now, honestly. I see how this value and I see how this progress. But for me being an OG, I just didn't need it. As a matter of fact, behind all this YouTube and Instagram bullshit like that, like some shit happened at my crib. And like for me personally, I would have rather foregone the internet nonsense than to have what happened in my personal life and my situation like that. Because now, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. I'm from New York. You know what that means. We up. We up on our side. Don't come over here. But the point that we got to be there, the point that we got to take it there, the point that we got to waste energy and time being in that situation and being in that point. That is why I've always been leery of the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, social media thing. I always keep it to the cars. I got things that I worry about. I got people that I worry about. I got situations that I worry about. And yo, the world is crazy. There's 8 billion people out here. So anyway, all I can say is I'm gonna dump off this one. I'm gonna come back on another live, and I'll see y'all in a minute. One.